And welcome back. It is time for actual game picks. Yes, we are at week 0. There's 4 main games to look at for, FBS, but it is time to actually make some picks. And that's what we're going to do right here. We're going to start off at noon tomorrow, Florida State and Georgia Tech in Ireland. And I'm looking at, with Georgia Tech, a solid team. Bowl team last year, making strides in the right direction. Haynes King, solid quarterback. But Florida State has a great pass rush. They have a great secondary. If Georgia Tech's going to keep this close, they've got to keep it on the ground and limit turnovers. But Florida State's going to be able to build a lead. If they build that lead, Haynes King has to pass. The pass rush and turnovers will happen. And I think that Florida State defense is too good for Georgia Tech. Our pick in this game, Florida State minus 10.5. It's at minus 110 on Bet365. We move on. We've got Montana State visiting New Mexico. And in comparison to their regular competition, Montana State's just a superior team. Montana State is a playoff team at the FCS level. Montana State's a top or a bottom 15 in the FBS level. But Montana State has struggled. They haven't won, any of their last 8 games against an FBS school. At the same time, New Mexico has not lost to an FCS school since 2011. Even when Montana was good, they struggled. So what we've got here is, so 2021, they're, a national title contending team. They lost to Wyoming. The next year, they lost to Oregon State. So when we look at this, I think this game's going to be closer than we expect. Our pick here is New Mexico State first half +7 minus 110 on Caesars. We're going to take New Mexico State plus a touchdown in the first half minus 110 on Caesars. We move on to SMU and Nevada. And I'll be honest, Nevada is dreadful. They're an awful program right now. The defense isn't good. The offense isn't good. SMU has quarterback questions, though. Is Preston Stone going to be the guy this year? Is injuries too big of an issue? I think that SMU starts out, they run the ball down Nevada's throat. They easily score early. I want to focus on the first half, though, because I think SMU is going to do some stuff in the second half to really just see what they have. So our pick here is SMU minus 13.5 first half. It's minus 140 on Bet365. Last game we're looking at Delaware State and Hawaii. As I think if you've followed college football, you've seen the issues with Delaware State trying to get out to Hawaii. And no, is Hawaii a great program? Absolutely not. But Delaware State's bad. They had one win last year. It was over the University of Virginia Lynchburg. I didn't know that school existed, and I live in Virginia. This same program last year gave up 62 points to Miami of Ohio. They go 57 to Army. Hawaii, at the same time, is led by Timmy Chang. They want to do the same offense they did under Chang when he was playing there. They're going to put up a lot of points. I'm taking the over in this game. We're going to take over 54.5. It's minus 120 on FanDuel. If you like this content, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, share it with your friends. We're going to finish this week in the win totals, and then we'll have another top 25 coming up, and we'll be back next week for some week 1 picks. See you then.